I'm Ashley. I'm a wife and a homeschooling mom, and I make Lupus look amazing. Okay.
Changing the game on chronic pain.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is EMMITT Henderson III. I am the CEO of the nonprofit organization Male Lupus Warriors Corporation.
Hey y'all, it is Tuesday and we are headed to the next town over because I have to get a COVID test for my surgery Friday. All this week we'll be moving because we got the keys to our new house. We had to move because our landlord is selling the house that we're in now. So we're moving, yay, we're excited. I mean, it was very stressful, but now we're excited because we got a nicer house. I'm excited to show y'all that house and get this COVID test and go thrift shopping and out to eat with us today. And just come along for the ride, okay? So we are headed back home I got my nose swab. I guess I should have brought that. Chloe's back there. You can see her. But I wanted to show you how huge my foot is just from riding in the car. This is kidney disease. You get huge. And finally, it's catching up with me because I never really had swelling. And now it's all catching up with me and I'm swelling. I'm swollen every single day, so let me show you. This is my foot. It is, I mean, you can see that it's swollen. See that indentation is where my other foot was resting when it was down low. I had my legs crossed, but that looks like, you can't even tell that's my foot. It looks like it's part of my leg. It's the same size as my leg. And my leg is swollen as well. My legs I have pretty small legs. This is all swelling. And that is just huge. I mean, it is huge. It's insane. Usually I have really tiny ankles. And you can see my ankle bones very clearly and my foot's very thin. But because this is kidney disease right here and it hurts very bad. Very, very bad. My ankle bone is here somewhere. You can't see it. It's just huge.
This is V90 with Hey Morton every morning.
One that you adore can.
So last week, Chris got invited to play in an adult men's softball game, and I mean, he was doing great. And next thing we know, 5th inning, he feels like he pulled a muscle, so he sits out and he's limping home. He limped to the car. We go home, and he goes to work the following day. But the pain just got to be too much, so he went to the emergency room where it turns out he ruptured his Achilles, which is supposed to be an incredibly painful injury. The doctors were amazed that he was even walking around as much as he was. And so they gave him prescriptions for some pain meds and referred him to get surgery. We find out next week if he will actually need the surgery. Obviously, it's something he doesn't want. But now I have taken on caregiver role. Like right now, I'm picking up his pain meds. He's running out, but it's just wild. Like the empathy that I have just because of my own dealings with pain, chronic pain. So that's why I'm just like, don't worry about it, I got you.
So why is it that I can't sleep? I swear, it's like I was tired last night, but 4 hours later I'm up. So yeah, I need to go home and get out of my element. But we'll see how it goes.
Well, good morning, world. It's your boy, EMMITT. And today is Friday. I kind of woke up late today, but I got a lot of stuff that I'm about to do today, and want to put it out there how busy I've been with all the work that I'm doing in advocating and speaking and appearances and interviews. It's a blessing, don't get me wrong, but I've been overwhelmed a lot, more than before and usual. You know, good thing my man Dion is out there, you know, holding the other end of this Lupus Dream Team that we got collabing together, which is a blessing because I need that help. But even me as an individual, I have so much stuff going on. So the best part about today is I have a speaking today, and I get to speak at the Veterans Village of San Diego. I got invited to speak as an African American for African American History Month and speak to veterans in regards to autoimmune disease and health disparities with African Americans. So I'm honored to do that. But that's not the biggest highlight. The biggest highlight is I'm gonna pick up my grandson today, and me and him are gonna paint the town. So I'm gonna take away from a little bit of myself out of my advocating work for probably the weekend. So, because I'm gonna spend time with him, and I need to get my thoughts together, need to get my brain together, get everything together to where I'm in a better perspective of my everyday being, you know? And I think we all need those mental health breaks every now and then, kind of get away from stuff. And my way of doing it is spending with my 11-year-old grandson. So, looking forward to that. We'll get some footage of some videos seeing this guy. All right, so it is time for me to get dressed, time for me to get ready. I gotta show up and show out. I am going to this Veterans Village of San Diego to perform a speaking on Black History Month, and their subject is health and wellness. So your boy gets to speak in front of them. I am going to incorporate the health and wellness with Black History Month, as well as tell my lupus journey, what they say that they're all looking forward to hearing. So y'all know how I do it. I'm about to do it too. So it's time to get dressed first. So let's, all right, sorry, I can't do this part with y'all. Now it's time to go and let's kill this speech. Let's let these veterans know that they're thought of, that we appreciate everything that they've done for us, for serving us, for fighting on the front lines. You know, that gives us our freedom to be Americans, to be able to do what we want to do. So, veterans, I'm coming for you, and I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna rock.
And now a message from our sponsor, DrugView. Hi, my name is Iamashleyknapp. I am the creator of the show Living La Vida Spoonie, and our sponsor for the show is DrugView. DrugView is a company that collects and consolidates all of your medical records onto one secure platform. They also connect minorities with clinical trials. It seems like it's very few minorities in clinical trials, and so their main job is to make sure that we are seen in clinical trials. It's important because everyone's different, and so we want to see how it affects us too, right? So if you want to learn more about DrugView, click the link down below. I hope that they will bring you as much joy as they've brought me. You do not want to miss this opportunity to sign up with DrugView. Do it now while it's still free. Okay, let's get back into the show. I'm here for my shot surgery. Just talk to the doctor. I just pray that it goes well, and I will see y'all afterwards. And just look a mess. I'm just looking a mess. But I'll see y'all after. So, I'm not out of surgery yet. I was put under, and the kit for the LP shunt didn't have the required device in it, so he had to take me off of general anesthesia, and he already made an incision in my back, and but he had to take me back out, and no more. I have to have surgery at 12:30 because they're rushing a kit over from Spokane. It's pretty crazy, and I'm here by myself, which is incredibly annoying. And my back hurts because he cut it. This is, I swear, you cannot make this stuff up. I'm in the twilight zone. It's official. I cannot believe that I was under general anesthesia, ready to get the surgery, already made the first incision, and the kit didn't have the necessary things in it for my shunt. Pray for me, because this is insane. I'm just in the recovery area, but then I have to have surgery again at 12:30, and it's 10, almost 11 o'clock right now. So general anesthesia twice today, which is kind of nerve-wracking in my opinion. Hey y'all, so I just had my surgery yesterday. Today's the next day, and my pain level is a million. It was a rough night. My hubby's here with me, thank God. He's over there sleeping. And it's just me and me. But my head's not hurting for the first time in a very long time. I usually have headaches every single day. But today it's not hurting. That's amazing. It's just my body is killing me. It's like I'm in a flare because I had surgery, you know. Look, Phil brought me flowers and a balloon, and he also got me C's candy. I'm so swollen, my everything just. But I'm thankful if this works, it's all worth it. I'll probably be here another day. I'll probably, you know, do a job today. I'll get some breakfast. Kootenai Hospital is the best hospital. So if you ever have to go to the hospital in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, their food is amazing. You're welcome.
Do you see him, Junie? Do you see the guy? Let's go. What is it? Where? Uh-oh. Well, I have an appointment for ultrasound of my stomach. Not because I'm pregnant or anything like that, but I get these pains in my stomach like very often, and sometimes it gets like it's like a hardened feeling, like maybe what's that called, hernia or something. But my doctor, I asked my rheumatologist, he told me to go to my primary care. My primary care wasn't sure, so she sent me to come here to get an ultrasound. And because it is 2022 post-COVID, you have to check in and wait for them to respond before you're able to go into your appointment. So just here sitting, lotioning up my ashy feet so I don't look homeless. Oh. But hopefully I don't have anything crazy with these results. Oof. In the dental place that I got my first tooth pulled, my first extraction. I don't know if it's like everybody, but my teeth are all jacked up because of the medication that I take. So I have had 4 teeth pulled. It's really cute. 38 years old and I've got like all these missing teeth. Oof, okay, I think they're texting me.
a positive spirit, and is now an advocate for those who suffer from lupus and autoimmune disease. He is an award-winning speaker and the president and CEO of the Male Lupus Warrior Corps. We are very fortunate to have him at VVSD and to share his journey. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. EMMITT Henderson III.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah. I am so thrilled and honored to be here. First off, hats go off to all you veterans for serving our country. Thank you for the introduction, first of all. I really love it. I'm going to take this off, you guys, if you guys don't mind. There we go. So, my name is EMMITT Henderson III. I am a resident here of San Diego of mixed culture. I am black and half Filipino. I'm here to talk to you guys about the disparities and impact in African Americans and diseases. Compared to other races, African Americans are generally at higher risk of other diseases like heart disease, stroke, cancer, asthma, influenza, pneumonia, diabetes, and AIDS. We have a high mortality rate of all cancers combined compared with any other race or ethnic group, okay? Did you guys know that 3 causes of health-related death for African American males are diseases of the heart, as well as cancer and AIDS? What about mental health? Mental health is huge. Mental health is huge. I have an organization called Male Lupus Warriors Corporation for nonprofit, advocating for lupus survivors, lupus patients, as well as autoimmune diseases, because when it comes to mental health, we're all in that same category. You do not have to have a disparity or a disease in order to have a mental health issue. The other part of the group I am is called a Lupus Dream Team, where I combine with another male advocate, and speaking up for men as men is something that the community needs. Us as men need to stand up for other men and let them know that, guys, it's okay to sometimes not be okay. It's okay what you're going through, because there is light at the end of every tunnel. It's just that you have to find that light or be around the positive sources that can give you that light. It's really tough, though, to do it alone. Therefore, speaking up, going to the positive sides of the people that can help you is really a big factor.
I'm just so grateful to have people come up to me and talk about my journey that I just told and tell me how they can relate, how they really enjoyed it, how they learned something. This is what I do, you know what I mean? This is like the job that I'm trying to put out there. And to get this type of response, especially here in my hometown, such a beautiful thing, such a beautiful thing. So I wish we could have more events like this all over the country, to where any given subject or any given event, health and wellness needs to be put in there somewhere, because we all got one life to live. But if we don't take care of ourselves, that life is cut short. You know, I'd rather be here until God calls me, not when a disease calls me. To me, there's a difference. There's a difference. Now I get to sit here and listen to some beautiful music. And then, of course, that's how I'm living right now, living my best life.
Hey y'all, so I'm literally dying. It was just a whole scene. Phil wasn't here, so he couldn't record it for me, but I woke up from a nap and the occupational people came into that door and they wanted me to get up and walk, but I all of a sudden got this extreme pain in my right side hip back area, and it's making my thigh numb, pins and needles. It is excruciating, like for real. I can't even move this leg hardly, and the doctor was testing to see if like my leg was actually weak. He tested like 3 times, and it was. Like, I can't help it. It's not, I can't push harder. Like, that's it. And so, he ordered me a CAT scan. He gave me this little baby dose of Dilaudid that's not gonna work. And but I'm really worried about the CAT scan because I'm laying on a cushioned bed right now, on a pillow, and I'm dying. Imagine laying on that freaking tiny CAT scan bed with my incision that's on my spine and this pain. It's gonna be excruciating. And the gas pain too. Every time I move, I get this really bad gas pain. It's horrible. So I'm really stressed out about it, and it's gonna be horrible. I'll update y'all. Maybe Phil will update you. This is my room, by the way. There's my husband. This is my room. Okay, bye. Oh, that's it. I feel, oh God.
I don't know what you did.
You just stepped on a person. Hey, you gotta be careful with this bed.
Oh, there's some buttons on the outside. I must have bumped them.
Okay.
I like it. How long you been? Well, it's like on and off, but honestly, well, obviously from my dad's.
So tonight was my cousin's art show. He does art for celebrities and more so athletes, but he had his spring art show tonight and it was his birthday. So of course me and my partner went out. I'm exhausted. It was over at 10 and you see my eyes red. This is not my life. Not anymore.
And now a word from our sponsor. What's wrong? What's wrong, baby?
Oh, I'm not getting anywhere. I've been trying to find my medical records for like 45 minutes. There's this new drug trial I want to sign up for, and I can't remember who my last provider even was.
I've been there before, but I heard of this new startup company called DrugView. DrugView is a company that collects and consolidates all of your medical records onto one secure platform. They also connect you with clinical trials, especially for minorities. So maybe you should sign up for DrugView because they do all the work for you. All you have to do is tell them what hospitals and the name of the doctors that you've been to, and they do all the research and the work for you to get your medical records.
It's free? What's the first step?
It's free. Just go to drugview.com.
I'll do it right now.